Hi, welcome to Chair Yoga. I'm Deborah, and if this is your first time or your 100th time with me, I'm so happy that you're here. And if you want me to stay here, please click like or subscribe to the channel so I know that you're out there. So anyway, today we're going to do a short program all in the chair. So find your stable chair. We'll take a moment, sit back and let that chair support you. Let's roll our shoulders back and down. We'll just take a deep breath and let your gaze fall to the floor, your lap, or your eyes may close. And I'd like you to just take a moment to bring your focus to your body. For the next 15 minutes, I want you to be selfish and think about just what you need. If something doesn't feel right, you don't have to do it. Make modifications, take breaks. All I'm going to ask from you for the next 15 minutes is that you continue to breathe, to enjoy the rise and fall of your body, and to find peace, to find stretch, and maybe find just a little bit of challenge. With our next breath, with our minds centered, we'll bring our eyes up and we'll move to the center of our chairs, please. Sitting nice and tall. I have my shoulders on my hips, coming to knees on top of ankles. We'll take a nice deep breath, reaching all the way up. And as we exhale, release. We're just going to get that blood flowing through our bodies as we breathe. Inhale, reaching up. Now, if your shoulders won't allow for you to reach overhead, just take those shoulders to where you feel comfortable, or maybe you're just still focusing on your breath, and that's okay too. Our next deep breath, our palms will find each other, and we'll come down through the heart center. Our belly button is nice and tight. We're going to open up, get ready for a great big hug. Expand your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades back in together, and then come back to the heart center, gather in all that love. Again, inhale, reach out, open up, squeeze your shoulder blades, and bring it back to the heart center. One more time, inhale, open up, gather it all in, and bring it into your heart center. Now we're going to shoot those hands straight up to the ceiling if your body will allow. Then I want you to reach out towards me. And when your body says it's time to relax, just let go, round your back. This is our modified forward fold. And then we'll just roll it up one vertebrae at a time, finding your perfect posture, and then your shoulders fall down your back. Again, inhale, reaching all the way up. Exhale, coming out. Relax, and then we'll roll it up one vertebrae at a time until we're sitting nice and tall. Our shoulders go back and down, and our palms are forward. We'll stay right here, letting our fingertips reach towards the floor. The top of our head is trying to reach the ceiling. Find your breath. And then we'll take both hands and we'll put them on the outside of our right leg. And we're going to take a look behind us to the right. Relax that left shoulder off your ear. Take a look behind you, rotating your spine. Maybe you're already feeling a little stretch through that shoulder. We'll get it, I promise. And then we'll take it all the way around to the other side. Take a look behind you to the left. Now, if you have a natural pop or crack in your back, that's okay. But remember, we never ever want to force anything. And we're going to go to the right side again. This time we're going to step out to the right with our right leg, dropping that left leg off the front of the chair. Both hands go to the outside of the right leg. Take a look behind you. If it's easy for you to put a hand or two on the back of the chair, you may. Again, please don't force your back. A natural range of motion is what we're looking for. One more breath. And right where you are, I want you to stay open to that back wall. Bring your hands to heart center and ease your left elbow towards the right knee. You don't have to make contact. All you have to do is breathe. And your challenge is try to keep your shoulders open to that back wall and keep those hands at heart center. Find your breath. And then we'll unwind our upper body. Now I'm going to put my right arm on my right leg and push the left leg away and stretch that left arm out towards the wall. Lengthening your body. Take a look down at your right toe. Keep your head in line with the spine. Feel your breath. And then we're going to relax the leg, relax the arm. We're going to bring shoulder, hip, and knee all in a straight line. Now I'm going to scoot to the edge of my chair so that I can really let that hip open up. Let's just take a moment right here to let that hip drop towards the floor. I'm going to hold on to the chair with my right hand because there is one rule: no falling, and falling off your chair counts as falling. So I'm just using my breath to help open up that hip, let gravity pull it, and then I'm going to add a reach with my left arm. So now I'm stretching from my knee to my fingertips. Turn those palms towards your body, and the back of your chair, the backrest, we're going to lean over. What a nice long body. If you've been experiencing sciatic pain, you'll find that that hip flexor will try to close up. So this may be a really big stretch for you, and it might be just exactly what you need. Sitting up tall, we'll drop that arm. We're going to open up both hips to the front of the room, please. My knees stay right on top of the ankles. I'm still perched on the edge of my seat. My heart is lifted. The corners of my mouth are lifted. Let's lift those arms if your body will let you. Bring the hands down through heart center. The belly button is nice and tight. My feet push into the floor. I'm engaging. And then I want you to come a little bit closer to me and feel that stretch on the inner thighs. Ooh. This is a great place to smile. Letting our bodies relax into that stretch. Open your hips. And then we'll sit up nice and tall. We'll continue everything on the left side. So we're going to begin with that spinal rotation. Just turning to the left, dropping the right leg off the front of the chair. Both hands are going to go to the outside of that left leg, and we're going to turn and look behind us to the left. You can put a hand or two on the back of the chair. You don't have to. Wherever you feel comfortable, you can stay right here on the outside of the leg. You maybe put one hand up, maybe two. Use your breath. Remember at the beginning of class I said all you have to do for the next 15 minutes is breathe? I mean it. Use your breath. Tell your body everything's okay. We're going to continue to face that back wall. I'm going to bring my hands right to heart center and ease that right elbow towards the left knee. Again, you don't have to make contact. I would like you to try to open your shoulders as much as you can to that back wall and keep your thumbs as close to heart center as possible. Remember, if you're not making contact with that knee, it's not a problem. This is your time. This is your stretch. Find your breath. One more breath right here. And we'll unwind the body. We're going to drop our left hand towards the chair. My right hand is going to reach up to the ceiling. I'm going to open up that hip. Just let it fall down off the chair a little bit. Find your breath. On the other side, I gave you time to just find that position. If you need that time again, take it. We're going to stay here for just a few more breaths, making our body as long as it can be. Turn your palm towards the body and lean towards the backrest of the chair to really open that rib cage as well as the hip. Find those little micro adjustments as you breathe. Let your body open up. And then we'll sit up nice and tall. We're going to drop that arm. We're going to put our left arm on the left leg and push the right leg away from the body and reach out with that right arm. Keeping our head down. I promise I'm doing the same thing you are. If you need to take a look sideways, hello. We have one more breath. And we'll relax the hip, relax the arm. We're going to plant our right leg. Bring that left around in front. Just adjust yourself, sitting nice and tall. Shoulders on hips, knees on ankles. Now I'd like you to take your left foot out in front, and we're going to put our right foot on top. We're going to take our left hand to the outside of that right leg. We're taking a lot of spinal rotation today, so we always elongate. Sit up nice and tall first. My right hand gives me support on the chair. I'm going to turn my shoulders and then slide down that leg. The more you pull that top toe towards your body, the more stretch you can find in the leg. The more you rotate those shoulders and reach out, letting the shoulder come away from your ear, the more stretch you can find through the upper back and shoulder. Take a look behind you. Oh my goodness. Am I the only one that feels this stretch? Whew. Let's let our bodies relax and embrace this stretch. Sometimes our bodies will take a few seconds to fight the stretch. Try to stay real tight, and then your body will allow you to open up and relax. Melt into the stretch. And then we'll sit up nice and tall. We're just going to drop that ankle on top of the other or cross at the knees if your body will let you. Taking that left hand to the right shoulder. My right hand comes underneath. Take a deep breath. Pull your shoulders off of your ears. Be as tall as you can be and find your breath. As you breathe, I want you to lift your shoulder blades off your body. And then if your body will let you, show me your elbows right at shoulder height. Push them away from your body so you're really opening up that upper back. Continue to breathe. And if your body will let you move into some form of the twist, you may. Now, if you don't have to make it all the way around, you can stay in that hug. Whatever works best for you, keeping the elbows high and pushed away from your body. I am still here, I promise. Whew, one more breath, feeling the stretch across the upper back and down into the shoulders, maybe up into your neck. We'll put our hands on our shoulders, and we're going to pretend to take our shirt off, up and around, popping, cracking, all okay. Let's take that right leg out in front with a flexed foot. The left foot hops on top. We're sitting as tall as we can be. I'm holding the chair with my left hand so I don't fall out. My right hand is going to the outside, palm open. Elongate, sit tall, then rotate, take a look, and then slide. As you slide that right hand down, that left hand may climb up the back of the chair, and that's okay. Pull that left toe towards your heart. Engage the stretch in the leg as well as through the shoulder. Take a look behind you. If you feel like you can slide a little bit farther, you certainly may. You don't have to. Find the stretch where it feels challenging but doable. One more breath. And we'll sit up nice and tall. We'll let that ankle fall down on top of the other, or maybe crossing at the knee. Sitting tall, that right hand now goes to our left shoulder. The left hand comes underneath. A deep breath makes us taller. And as we exhale, our neck gets longer. Take a moment just to breathe into your back. And then show me those elbows if your shoulders will let you. Continue to breathe. Continue to push those elbows away from your body. And then if you feel confident in moving into that twist, you may. Please don't pull on your thumb or your fingers or your wrist. We want to keep everything in a neutral and strong position. Try to lift those elbows a little bit. Oh, do you feel the difference on your back? Oh, one more nice deep breath here. And then we'll put our hands on our shoulders and we pretend to take our shirt off. I always say pretend because one time in class I did have a gentleman take his shirt off. We'll put our both feet on the floor. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Bring those shoulders up, pushing the shoulders back and down. Again, inhale, bring those shoulders up. Exhale back and down. We're going to do that one more time. I want you to find your perfect posture as you bring those shoulders back and down. Here we are. Open up those palms. We're in our mountain pose here in the chair, feeling strong, feeling confident. And I am feeling so happy that you joined me today, friends. Remember, like or subscribe. I'm so thankful for you. Namaste.